Hey guys, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain. Alright, so the last video we left off, I had some unanswered questions which I gotten the answers to. Um, so the first things first, with the individual who had fled the hills and are hiding somewhere here. We actually just got to do this quest right here. So that one won't be too bad, and that'll point us right to her. And then for the one that's hidden up here, it's actually located approximately in this area. So, it shouldn't be too hard to find from there. Lastly, it was to lower the reputation from here, which is exactly where we're going to start. I know I did say I was going to do that between episodes, but when I started this, I wanted to show you guys 100% of the gameplay that I do. So I didn't actually want to go ahead and do something in case I did come across something or did end up doing something that was super important or make an impact in any way, shape, or form, simply because we can't go back and undo that. So we're going to start off here. We're actually going to do some quest line. I'm kind of intrigued to see what this one is here. So we'll start here,
Heroes,
and then
mercenaries of all types. Sign up
oh,
here
I know
for the
this one.
Battle of 100
This is a
Hands.
good one. I thoroughly enjoy this quest line. So let's actually just jump in and do this one, and then we'll get back to do our cult hunting.
Would you like to be rich?
What's this battle you're calling out about?
My name's Drakios. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Cassandra, tell me about the battle.
The Battle of 100 Hands draws warriors from all corners of the Greek world to compete for a large purse. But as competitions go, it's also very deadly. A last person standing type of affair.
Killing is how I make my drachmae. This battle will be no different.
It's true. You have the look of a mythical hero about you.
I expect future generations to sing songs in my honor.
If you join the battle, you'll have the chance to prove your mettle against the best. And because the battle is backed by the most powerful and influential people in the Greek world, the purse is always growing.
If you mean the people I think you mean, then I would like to meet them and have a few words.
Indeed. They are the kind of people I would never speak about openly. You know, you do look like someone I've met before. Another fierce warrior. Family resemblance, perhaps.
You mean Demos? Then this battle is backed by the cult.
Of course, I can't talk about that. Not with any old challenger, but become the champion of the Battle of 100 Hands, and I'll tell you all I know.
I want to fight in the battle.
I thought you might. The only rule is that every competitor must train with another competitor, and they must vouch for each other.
And you can direct me to a worthy training partner.
Indeed, indeed. One of our top-ranked competitors is looking for a training companion. Roxana. She spars on Idria, the island just north of here.
What started the tradition of a free-for-all battle on Melos?
I started it with some financial support from the powerful people I mentioned. The metaphor is that each combatant is battling a hecatoncheir.
The creature with 50 heads and 100 hands.
Indeed. By defeating all the competitors, it's as if the champion has slain the creature itself. Quite an achievement. Not something to be attempted by the weak.
Indeed. What do you know about Roxana?
She's from a long line of aspiring champions. Indeed, virtually her entire family has tried to win the Battle of 100 Hands.
Aspiring champions.
None of them were as skilled as Roxana, it must be said.
How did you become the person who organizes the battle?
I was an up-and-coming merchant in these parts. Down on my luck, it turned out. Owed a few favors, then some powerful people called in those favors. Turned out to be good for me. Blood sports are big business on Melos.
These powerful people you mentioned, they're the cult of Cosmos, aren't they?
The mysterious ones. You want to meet them. I know, but it will have to wait.
How long?
I stay close with all of my champions. If you win the battle, it's something we can discuss over victory wine.
I'm ready to compete.
You haven't yet finished your training. You do seem capable enough. If you gave me a heavy bag of drachmi, however, I might be able to waive that requirement.
Alright, so little spoiler here. So depending on whether or not you decide to pay or decide to return, I'm actually going to choose this option here, and we're actually going to go train with Roxanne. If you decide to pay, you never actually meet her. So I'm going to actually pay
I'll finish
and
training and return.
return.
You, Mistios! You look like a true contender.
Alright, so we got a little bit of a trip to go. Again, she's on Hydros Island, or Hydra Island, which is just a little northwest of where we're at. So we do got a small little ship travel here. Again, I do apologize. I know I've said it so many times when I've got to do this ship travel. Unfortunately, it is a necessary evil.
Get ready to set sail!
Nice to have you back, Commander.
That fast travel point, but as you can see,
Ramming speed!
just a little bit ahead, so it's not too bad.
Lower sail!
It won't take too long. We're almost, we're getting there. So as I'm sure you've figured out at this point is, this is another cult quest line anyway. So we are, still tracking down the cults. We're just taking a break from the ones that we were gunning after. But I really do enjoy this one. Just the whole premise of it, where you're basically putting them,
Would you look at that storm?
without giving too many details, basically, as he said, you're put up against 99 other competitors. So there's just a whole bunch of competitors. You're all kind of pitted against one another, and like you said, it's a fight to the death. So it's last man standing against 100 enemies, and just the thought of that combat, like, it's always intriguing. Though I will say, I'm normally not an assassin type when I do this one, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this one plays out. I've done it as the warrior, and I did a little bit as the archer. Though even as the archer, I ended up going melee for most of it, simply because, well, it's essentially a giant arena fight. So kind of straight up combat is kind of the way you almost need to go. gone and found the island. We just need to go find our training partner. It's not really giving us any clues as to where she is, unless that's the quest there. Sparring with Roxana, so that would be the quest. Alright, so as you can see, it gives its own quest line and everything. Again, you can just pay to, well, skip all this, but I mean, where's the fun in that?
This is Roxana's gear. She's going to win the battle of 100.
Roxana nearly killed my son when they sparred.
He's lucky. Had they been in the battle, she would have killed him.
You amateurs are wasting my time. Come on, you worms! I need to work harder if I'm going to win the Battle of 100 Hands. I need a professional, a real champion. Lucky for you, a champion has arrived. Drakios sent me to train with you. Interesting. I need to practice with another competitor to officially enter. This battle, the Battle of 100 Hands, is the most grueling contest in the Greek world. The body count is high, and the chance of success low. Are you sure that's something you want to train for? I'm prepared to work hard. The rest lies with the fates. Humility is a fine trait in a warrior, as long as it's hiding true ferocity below the surface. That's what's needed in the battle. If this battle is so difficult, why enter it at all? I'm not from a family of means, champion, and have always dreamed about the 100 Hands purse. My father, my brother tried to win it years ago. Even my mother entered last time. And now, they're all gone. Dead. You want the drachmi? I don't care about the drachmi, not now. I need to save my family's legacy from the edge of yet another champion's blade. I need to win, and become like a hero of old. If the battle's so hard, why do you think you'll win? I train at all hours until my body gives out. Before bed, I make offerings to Ares. I wake in the night to strategize, and then I rise in the morning to do it all again. That's an impressive amount of work. If I don't win the battle, at least I'll know I've done all I can. Let's say I want to fight in the Battle of 100 Hands. Then fight me, and prove you are a worthy training companion. You asked for it. Come on, Mistios! Are you even trying? You need to push me! Nice move! The gods have forsaken you! It seems you are the champion I've been looking for. A real Spartan, if I'm right. You are. I sensed it in the way you fought. Aggressive, but not reckless. My name's Roxana.
Cassandra.
Next on the agenda is archery training. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So eager. Well, a shipment of wolves has wrecked on shore nearby. They were meant to be part of the battle, but now they're our practice targets.
Let's go hunting.
We're a safe distance here. Now shoot these cursed wolves before they start taking down the local children. I'll see if there isn't a thing or two I can learn from you.
It's nice to be out here. Just the two of us.
Is that right?
There were a lot of onlookers when we sparred.
You'll be happy to know the rest of our training will be more... private.
On with the hunt. I can always use more pelts.
A true champion. I knew it. Ready your bow. Got something for you.
What are you doing?
How statuesque as you draw your bow.
How do you like that one?
Beautiful shot. Not exactly the archery training I was hoping for.
The wolves are dead. That's what matters.
If you say so.
How much more training will we do before I can enter the battle?
What? You don't want to spend more time with me?
This time with you has been... I don't know what to say.
Say no more. In a strange way, I see my own reflection in you.
Yes. We've only just met and yet we have a... connection.
You're a unique creature, Cassandra. There's one more step to our training.
Where to?
My house. Shall we continue?
Now that we've saved the children of Idre from a pack of hungry wolves, I guess we can move on?
You jest, but that was a real nuisance we dealt with. Your choices have an impact, Cassandra. Your actions have already benefited the people here. So, shall we complete our training?
We do have unfinished business.
The training? Or the company?
We've been having so much fun.
Fighting each other, killing wolves.
Go on.
I think you'll like this next challenge.
Yeah?
We're going to have a foot race. First one to the high point on the island wins.
And if I win this race, what will I get?
Bragging rights alone.
Great.
It's not the result you should be after, it's the training. After this, you will be ready to enter the Battle of 100 Hands. I will vouch for you, and you will vouch for me.
I'm ready. You said race to the high point?
Yes, the plateau on the other side of town. When I say go, the race is on. 3, 2, 1, go!
thought you'd be faster!
Just enjoying the view.
So, being that your character can scale everything, it really isn't too hard to actually get there first. Seeing as, you know, you can essentially take the straight path, climbing straight up, whereas she's got to run all the way around, taking quite a bit longer to actually get up there.
Not
Although,
fast enough.
apparently,
So it seems.
I'm a little slower.
It's easy to forget how beautiful it is here.
When you're training so hard, you mean?
I'm trying to restore balance to my life. And to the Greek world. To find closure. But there are people standing in my way I must take care of first. And I think winning the Battle of 100 Hands will help.
What makes you think that?
Call it a hunch.
I come up here to remind myself to live in the moment.
I can see how that might work. I'm telling you, he was never fully dressed. And some people on Kythera built a statue to this man. Malakas Empedocles.
What became of him? That's Melos Island, right there. Where so many warriors go to die. At the battle, we may have to fight each other. And only one of us will survive.
I thought you came up here to live in the moment.
How's this for in the moment?
Let's make it more than a moment.
Must you wear so many layers?
Comes with the job, I guess. I guess this is goodbye. Until the battle, I mean.
Let's not make this difficult.
I can't help thinking. We don't have to cross swords.
You could skip the battle as easy as I can, but you won't.
You're right. Goodbye, Roxana.
That has to be hard, knowing that, you know, at the very best, the next day one of you will be dead, just due to this combat. So there really is no way that both can survive and win, because the contest, only one winner. There's two of you, there still can only be one winner, though you could work together up until the end. Ultimately, only one winner. So that's gotta be rough. But I mean, ultimately our goal is to stop the cult. So let's go stop the cult.
Warriors, hero!
We should talk.
I'm at your disposal.
I'm ready to compete.
Indeed. Roxana tells me your training went well. Meet me inside the city gates. The battle will begin soon. Ah, more fresh blood. By the look of these warriors, this battle of 100 is going to be one for the ages. Indeed, I think it will have people talking for years. Your gear could be the difference between victory or death. Don't forget to visit Gernarios for the best weapons and armor.
Thanks, Drakios!
What can I show you?
Best weapons and armor. Not really
I'm
finding
glad you
anything.
stopped by.
The battle will commence soon. Ah, the Mystios arrives. We are gathered here again for the battle of 100 hands. Indeed, impressive warriors from all over the Greek world have come to test their might and skill against each other. Whether it is the sharpest sword in the Athenian army, or the broadest shield Sparta can muster, all now stand alone against the many. At our climax, the final two will face off on a special battlefield. But only one will be called champion. Let the battle of 100 hands begin! Remember that horn! You'll hear it throughout the battle, marking your progress! Now, fight!
There's no escaping me!
Hey! You... Bet you have some regrets.
You know you can't win.
I can't believe it. I expected more from you.
The second horn. That means a quarter of the combatants are dead. Fighting with obsidian swords? I'd win against them using my fists.
Stop. Fight me! Ah! Ah!
I will say, going through this with that throwing ability,
I thought this was every fighter for
really
himself.
making it
These people are clearly working together.
easy.
Another horn. Half the fighters are already dead. need to keep moving.
I'll gut you! I'll catch you yet! There she is! I've got you now!
You should lie down.
The one thing I do wish is it would show you where these guys are, because right now it's a little bit harder to see. Like, obviously we have just been following the path of what's left.
Dead by now.
Alright, it does seem that now that we're the final couple,
Another
that,
horn. Almost finished.
it is showing us, you know, quest markers for these last few. Alright, so it looks to be that we don't have many left. Just 5 or 6 left at this point. And it is giving us quest markers now to their locations, so that's definitely a plus.
I will kill you quick. What the gods was that?
Alright, looks like only 4 left, and that they're actually fighting each other. So they may actually be 3 by the time I get up there. Oh, 5 left, sorry. And a few of them are definitely fighting each other. And that's one thing I do like, is while they are fighting each other, you know, they are killing one another, so technically if you wait long enough, you would only have a few guys per area to actually battle. Alright, so it is saying kill the contenders. I'm not seeing any more. So I guess, oh, there's one over here. We were just too far away. So this is looking to be the last person here to battle. So I guess we will battle them.
You! What a... You can't win! Oh, fuck! I will end you!
I'm nearly finished. I should return to Drakios.
Still one of my all-time favorite methods to kill people is just to kick them off a high cliff. It really does,
These
especially
bodies.
on
Such a waste of life for sport.
this type of a build, where combat itself takes so long. The fact that we essentially have an insta-kill as long as we can kick them off the side is real nice.
I haven't seen Roxana among the dead. I can only imagine the might of all these warriors aligned against the cult. Instead, we came to Melos to slaughter each other over a sack of drachmi. Is there a final challenger?
Indeed there is. Patience, Cassandra, patience.
Tell me, Drakios! Is it Roxana? Is she alive?
Your final challenger approaches. Come. We will finish this in the shadow of the volcano in the east.
It seems like the training has paid off.
I was about to say the same.
Enough chatter. Our patrons demand a champion. Finish this.
We can lay down our weapons. There's nothing more to prove.
This is outrageous! Roxana, only one of you can win the battle and become champion.
We don't have to kill each other.
Think of the riches, Roxana! Indeed, everything you've dreamed of is almost within your grasp.
We can walk away.
Only one of you can walk away a legend.
The stakes were clear from the beginning, Cassandra. Don't do this. I'm so close.
Enough! The battle must end now!
No. Roxana, we decide how this ends, not him.
I'm beginning to think there are things more important than riches and glory.
Join me on my ship. There are more adventures for us out on the Aegean.
I will join you.
No! You must finish the battle!
It's over, Drakios.
It's over when I say it's over. Guards!
there's the point to the little bit here where oh well he sure got us. But this is where it really comes down to, oh man, when was the last time I saved? Uh-oh. But it really comes down to whether or not you skip the fight. If you had skipped the fight and you never, like, skipped the training and just paid with the drachmae, you never do get to meet Roxana, and she never then agrees to not fight you.
I'm nearly finished. I should return to
Okay,
Dracius.
so it's not too far back, but we are a little ways back. I'm gonna do a quick save again before we actually reach the end.
These bodies. Such a waste of life for
Then
sport.
that way we don't have to, if I'm clearly distracted and, you know, get one shot again, which is likely to happen. But this way that if we do, we don't have to
I haven't seen
make this
Roxana among
run
the dead.
every time.
I can only imagine the might of all these warriors aligned against the cult. Instead, we came to Meldus to slaughter each other over a sack of drachmae.
Alright, so I just did my quick save. I'm gonna skip ahead the fight, all the cinematics here, because we have just seen them. Obviously, we'll make the same choices. But yeah, so this is where it comes down to, if you had not talked and trained with her, she won't decide to lay her down her arms, because as far as she knows, you're just some random stranger. And I mean,
It seems like the
to be
dread.
fair,
I was about
why
to-
listen to some random stranger?
We can lay down. We don't have.
Think of the...
We can walk away.
Only one of...
This takes...
Enough!
No.
I'm beginning.
Join me.
I...
It's over.
It's all...
Thank you, champion.
So, I'll see you at my ship?
Yes. I'm ready to go wherever the sea wind takes us.
Wherever it is. Adventure awaits. For both of us now.
So yeah, the other method, similar ending, minus the fact when you are fighting him and his guards, obviously you would not have her help. Alright, so now that we've done that, we've aided the cult, let's actually head over to here and start doing that mission as well. So where is that? That is right there. So our quest to find her is just around the corner, but we are getting close to the end of this video. We do still have some time, so we'll definitely get this quest started here.
These bronze statues could rival even Phidias' finest work.
There are a lot of them. Seems this is where they are crafted.
Mis Dios, please help me.
Calm down. Tell me what happened.
Raiders in the forest. My husband, he tried to fight them off.
Did you say the forest? I thought the forests of Argos are safe.
They stole our food, our horse. They wanted to take me. All I can hear is their awful laughing. Such a horrible noise.
Laughing? And the whole group ambushed you for one horse?
Yes!
If your husband is facing the bandits alone, he won't have long to live.
Please, I have a child. You have to help us.
I will find your husband and the bandits.
Yeah, it is a little suspicious. Oh, I hear the laughing and they tried to steal our horse. A whole group of people for one animal? That, is a little fishy.
After you saved that child I knew, can't help but do the right thing, can you?
Chrysis? You killed this man just to set a trap?
It's an honor to give your life to Ira's greatest priestess. He died willingly. With him gone, I have room for one more on my council. It isn't too late to join us.
You've lost your mind, Chrysis. This is madness.
A world where a killer like you is held up as a hero. That is madness.
This is the world you helped to make. I will unmake it.
Very well. If you wish to be an agent of chaos, if you wish to be a killer, then kill, child. You could have joined me, messenger. We could have ruled the world together. Die for me, my child.
Help me! It's a... Your life is over!
Let's see if they remember your greatness in the underworld.
I couldn't even roll out of the way. They got me fair and square. I did say it was gonna happen again. I'm fairly good at these games, but I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are, eventually everyone dies. Alright, so again, we'll skip ahead past all the conversation here. We don't, I mean, we really don't need to do it again, considering we just have, we just did the
After
speech
it's
here.
with you've lost out this. You could have joined me. We could have ruled the world together. Die for me, my child.
Get away! You're big and ugly!
Did not mean to hit him with that. It was kind of an overkill. After everything else, oh, the wolf is going after her. Awesome.
Fool! You cannot defeat me! Still standing?
You fucking snake! I will not stop until every last cultist has met my spear. You will be erased from history. I will erase you. This is for my mother and every family you destroyed.
Alright, so we were able to take her out, which then opened up for more to be found. We are starting to run, you know, run out of them, which is not a bad thing. As what I will point out is these few down here that we've already killed, you know, the sages for, we don't actually have to finish them out. I will finish them out simply because, you know, each one does still drop, you know, legendary items, though it's not showing which ones for these because we don't know. Once we do, but they do drop the set items, so in order to finish off the set, we do obviously need to go through and kill them. However, to uncover the ghost, all we need to do is finish off the sages. So as you can see, we only have 3 left. 1 for this one, 3 to unlock that one, and then our pirates one is the biggest here, which we need 4. So once we have all those, will show us who the our sages are. Once the sages are eliminated, we can finally figure out who the ghost is, and we'll go from there and take them out as well. Once they're done, we'll complete this and then move on to our expansions. Alright, well, that'll be it for this this episode here. What we're going to do is I'm actually going to head all the way over to our Scavenger's Coast. That way we can continue picking up on this one right as soon as our next video starts. Alright, so thank you guys all for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Have a good one all.